Hello guys, Zev from New Zealand. We have got iPad A17, what's the model number? So this is A1709 10.5 inch with a broken charging port. So there is nothing brainstorming in this job. I can clearly see that the charging port is broken, which I show you here. Wow. So you can say clearly some of these pins are broken inside, so we don't have to go into any schematic diagrams or anything else. Just replace the charging port, but the charging port on this is micro soldering, if you can see here, this one, or look it under the microscope. So this is the charging port on iPad A1709. So first of all we have to remove the existing charging port which is broken, this one here. So we will remove the insulation off. So let's remove it. We will remove this as well anyway. So I have seen a video which someone is just replacing the charging port, just the charging port, and leaving the whole thing on, which is I think quite of difficult job. So I will rather replace whole cable. So the first thing you have to do is to remove this sort of paper. It's not easily coming out, so I'm just scratching it, so that's all good. And then put some flux on it, and then this is more like visible and clear without the light. So we will tin it with the low melt solder. So why we are tinning it? So that we can bring the melting temperature down, and then we can just heat it and gently pull it. So I will show you under the microscope now. Or maybe you can look here as well. So once that is done, then I will put just a metal plate here so that we don't burn anything other side. And I will turn on the heat and we will gently pull it. Make sure you don't have to pull it with the force, so just wait when you see all these joints are solder is melting down, and then we will gently pull it out. So I'm just waiting to see so this I can see now shiny, and there you go. So you can see it comes out nice and easy. Yep. Okay, now we have to give it a clean, which requires us to put more solder on it. Oh, sorry, flux on it, and then solder braid, of course. So I will show you under the microscope actually. So there you go. Okay. So we have to make sure they are all clean before we start soldering the new charging port on iPad Air A1709 10.5 inches. Now we will give it a clean with the cotton bud and use isopropyl alcohol. Where is the isopropyl alcohol? Ta -ta 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 -ta. Do you have isopropyl alcohol here? Small bottle? Can you give it to me, please? Not. Thank you. So that wasn't my fault because they took my screwdrivers, my stuff from my table. So anyway, I think I should have a wider view to do this sort of job for you so that you can have a look. Anyway, I will show you here. So we will just give it a clean. You have to make sure they are all 100% clean. So this the other stuff I'm using, this is a good stuff if you use it with the isopropyl alcohol um, to clean the PCB board connector. So see, the result came out is very shiny, very clean. So that's all clean. Now we will get the new charging port. Come on, zoom. Anyway, so now we will start soldering the new charging port. So guys, now we have already cleaned the connectors, and let's put the new charging port and solder it back here. So flux is already there, so we have to just align the new charging port so that we start soldering it. It has to be 100% aligned, because if it's not aligned you might solder so I usually start from the middle, not from the first. The reason behind is, if you are starting, for me, you might be right if someone is doing it. Oh sorry, I will put some flux on it, because if you're starting from one end and then the other end, you might have a little bit of gap in between, so you have to stretch it out. I hope you get it what I'm trying to say. So you have to stretch it out starting from the middle. Can you see? Yep. So see how easy it is if you are using the right equipment, right technique, right flux, and it all become very easy. So if you wish to learn these, you can join one of our micro soldering classes. So guys, that's all done. Yes, that's how quick it is. So now we will put it back and see if we have done it right. So there's no way it's not right, because it's just cable attached to another cable, and it should transmit the data and the current. So we will put it back together now. So guys, before I put it in the on the casing and test it, I have given it one more clean. So you can see how nicely all the connectors are soldered. So let's put it back in the put back the motherboard and then see if it's charging or not. So guys, we have already installed the board inside, and put the charger, and it's drawing very healthy current, which is quite to 1 ampere, and as you can see, it's charging now. So can you see the charging icon? Can you see? Oh yeah, that's there. So it started charging. So I will just remove the and drawing the right current. which is close to 1 ampere. So I will just remove it and show you. I have just connected the LCD. I haven't connected any other component, so I'm just removing it so that you can have a look here. So this is new charging port here, and yep, that's it. And guys, thank you for watching. If you have got any question, or if you have got any iPad Air Pro 10.5 inches which has got charging problem, you can send it to us. Or if you are a repair shop and would like to enhance your skills in micro soldering, you can take one of our courses. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.